Your soul is special. I must say, I've never, ever seen such radiance before. I shall grant you a power to make your light shine even brighter.
You... Who are you? Why are you doing this? After all, what exactly are you plotting?
So this is why you chased me all the way here, Sanctus. You still won't leave? Very well. In that case, just stay. You will join with us as we walk toward peace.
Did you know how hard it was keeping up with you?
Nikki, you came to Great Lumiville too? What are you looking for?
I was chasing someone. Celeste, did you see a robed fortune teller anywhere?
I was busy treating the patients here. I didn't see anyone like that.
How could this happen? Celeste, have you ever heard the name Medale?
Medale? I know her. She was a great healer. People hardly mentioned her after she went missing. Why?
Nothing. I just wanted to confirm something.
By the way, I've been thinking about your symptoms. My experience says it might be soul rift, but that's so odd. I've already made the dragon breath flowers I found into medicine. Nikki, come with me to grab some at the shop. I'll feel much more at ease if you keep them with you. The situation now is a lot like 5 years ago. Back then, many Parksolians were struck by intense soul rift symptoms, plunging the boneyard into chaos. Because of that, it's made it hard for us to take things lightly. We all fear that history might repeat itself.
Ellie and Nikki, I knew we'd meet again.
Oh, big brother, I keep telling you to call me Celeste when I'm working.
Right, I forgot again. Sorry, Celeste.
Your siblings? No wonder you're close.
Now that you mention it, your hair color and horns are really similar. But I feel like Celeste is the more mature one here.
Yeah, Celeste's way more talented and reliable than I am. I'm just a ferryman in training. She's already a healer.
Save your praises. Why are you here at the medicine shop? Have your wounds from earlier not healed yet?
Don't worry, my patrol is not over yet. Since we ran into that little crisis before, Heloise told me to buy some dragon breath potion just in case.
You're patrolling already? You just recovered from Soul Rift.
Didn't have a choice. Things are rough out there with all those lost souls. Don't worry, we'll pull through. Everything will be all right. We've been through the same thing for generations. It won't be any different this time. They're waiting for me. I should head out.
Nikki, this is the Dragon Breath Flowers potion. If you get a headache, give it a sniff or add a few drops to an incense burner. It should help.
I'm gone for 2 seconds and you're already making friends?
What about those suspicious people?
They're taken care of for now. Let's find whoever owns those bottles at the Hall of Return.
We'd better go. Thank you for the Dragon Breath potion. I'll put it to good use.
Come see me anytime you're not feeling well.
Not long ago, the Ferryman Guild purchased some medicine bottles under false pretenses, despite not being in charge of medicine production. It's crowded here, so I'll keep it at that. We're going to meet the leader of the Ferryman Guild, but I'm open to chat if you have any questions. All the affairs within the Ferryman Guild are overseen by the guild leader, Miss Frasium. We can ask her if she's seen bottles like this before. Sorry for intruding, Miss Frasium.
Angered. It's rare to see you return so soon. The tide's keeping everyone busy. The clan chief made you a special investigator, I believe, right? How's that going?
Well, my progress is nothing compared to your work monitoring the tide.
And this is...
This is the Saintess of Spira's Shroomling clan, Nikki.
What brings the Shroomling Saintess to the Boneyard?
Hello, Miss Frasium. I'm here to investigate a Parksolian who's committed crimes against the Mother Shroom and her Shroomlings.
Our people have craved neither fame nor trouble. What reason would we ever have to harm anyone?
The Shroomlings are innocent beings. They don't lie. And as their Saintess, neither would I.
I don't think she means us harm. She helped me uncover suspicious evidence when I investigated the damaged Riftmen. We think the suspect and her cohort sabotaged the Riftmen, leaving this bottle behind.
And what is the concern with this bottle?
It's filled with soul spring water that can intensify our soul rift. The Ferryman Guild bought the same bottles recently. As the leader, your approval is required for guild affairs. I'm curious, have you seen bottles like this before?
These bottles are all over the Boneyard. The fact that it looks like ours means nothing.
Have you noticed anything unusual lately?
The dragons gave us a sacred duty which we have dedicated our lives to. Yet we fight amongst ourselves. How tragic.
I don't mean to accuse you. If you haven't seen anything, could someone be framing the Ferryman Guild?
The tide will soon come. The Ferryman Guild cannot afford more delays. I shall take my leave.
Whoa! That guild leader lady's really intense.
It seemed like she was avoiding any discussion about the bottle. Also, I can't help but feel like I've seen her before.
Don't worry. We only came here to test the waters anyway. I'll report everything here to the clan chief, and take the chance to introduce you to him.
Hold on! What's happening? Is that an earthquake?
First rise, the first wave of the soul tide is here!
I don't remember there being any warning signs.
Please, save me!
Tragedy from 5 years ago. Not again.
Observers, keep recording. Barry, go now and assess the damage to the Hall of Return. Anyone still able to move, remove those with serious soul rift symptoms from the hall. Send the team to the healing ground for backup.
Understood, Chief.
Nikki!
She's lost consciousness.
Nikki, you're awake! There was a commotion in the hall, and you fainted, and I was worried!
Don't move her. She needs time to recover.
Thank you for saving me.
McGill, pleased to meet you, Nikki. Thank you for helping my clan's people.
You know my name?
Anger told me all about your mission, and I know of your deeds as the Saintess of Spira.
Then you know what Medale did to the Mother Sherman Shroomlings.
I've been monitoring Medale's actions for personal reasons. She vanished 5 years ago, only to re-emerge as the docilest priestess. I sent Anger to investigate.
So, Anger wasn't lying. What did you find?
Founding docilism and harming the Mother Shroom are only the beginning. I think she's here for something bigger. If Medale planned all this chaos, then the unusual first rise of the Soul Tide was no accident.
The Soul Tide. I've heard so much about it. What is it?
A returning of souls to where they belong, like echoes from the deep sea. It happens every few years. The first rise signals its arrival. The tide doesn't usually affect our people, beyond needing to ferry more souls. But this time, it has caused a massive soul rift attack.
That might be tied to Medale.
I hope not, but we'll keep investigating. Nikki, your condition is still unstable. Come see me later. I'll treat you. May the dragons protect you, and the spirits ward off misfortune.
How are you feeling, Nikki?
Much lighter. Like I did when I heard Celeste play that tune.
Bad news, Chief. Lots of people have soul rift symptoms after the first rise. Our healers are overwhelmed. The great soul conch for group healing was sabotaged.
We have to act fast. Gather the patients. I'll treat them.
The soul tide is right around the corner. We shouldn't burden you.
Is there a way to repair the Great Soul Conch?
There is, but it requires a lot of manpower, now that everyone's suffering from soul rift.
Leave it to me.
You can trust Nikki. She repaired the Riftmend and Dragon Rest flower field before Ingrid showed up.
Follow me. The Great Soul Conch is near the small square.
Nikki, use your Dragon Bone Master ability to see if you can repair the Great Soul Conch.
Thank you again for helping us, Nikki. I can tell you possess an amazing power. Although it's different from what we inherited from the dragons, I believe you can learn our way of healing. Take this soul ocarina and give it a try.
Your music has cured my headaches more than once. I'll treasure this soul ocarina.
Our group healing is starting soon. You're welcome to join.
Go, Momo. I want to give this group healing a try. Their symptoms are improving.
Your performance is so comforting, Nikki. It has the power to soothe the soul.
McGill, I've gotten headaches ever since I got here. They can be treated by the Soul Ocarina and Dragon Breath flowers. Have I caught Soul Rift somehow?
It's said that only Parksolians can get Soul Rift, but your case seems just like it.
What is Soul Rift? Why do only the Parksolians get it?
Our ancestors survived because of the dragons. They gave our people the power to guard the cycle of life and death for generations to come. Soul Rift is the price of that power.
The power to guard the cycle. Did I get Soul Rift because of my mark of the cycle?
Forget all that! Is Nikki going to be okay?
I'm not sure. Soul Rift isn't curable in Parksolians. All we can do is treat it. If Nikki really has Soul Rift, she'll be affected by the anomalies of the tide, too. Worst case, her body and soul will completely separate.
Huh? Nikki, we've got to get you out of here now!
Don't panic, Momo. We're not there yet. Besides, that's all speculation.
Our duty is to stabilize the tide. I will do my best to protect you from danger.
I found some soul spring water while repairing the Great Soul Conch.
Soul spring water? Engert found some bottles of it during that commotion in the village, too. A group of people tried pouring soul spring water into the pond at the square. Fortunately, they were caught.
The missing Riftmen Dragonbone, the village commotion, the Great Soul Conch's sabotage. They're all connected to soul spring water. Sounds like Medea's involved in this.
Medea.
McGill, I want to look into the Great Soul Conch's sabotage.
Nikki, let's go take a look over there.
There are traces of soul spring water here. Let's take a look ahead. The trail of soul spring water keeps going. The people who destroyed the Great Soul Conch probably escaped this way.
Yeah. Well, let's keep going.
Lucian, Heloise, are you okay?
My head hurts.
Hold on, I'll get my Dragon Breath potion.
Thank you for your help, Nikki.
What happened? How did you collapse on the ground?
It was Ms. Frasium. We were patrolling when we saw her sneaking around. We got closer and saw her pointing the soul banners in the wrong directions.
Did you see where she went?
I tried to stop her, but the soul surge flared my soul rift symptoms. Lucian protected me and got hurt too.
I've slacked off on my training. I'm sorry. If only I was stronger.
I'll find someone to fix the soul banners so that they won't affect the soul tide.
Why would the guild's leader ruin the soul banners? Could she be working for Medea? I think I know why she looked so familiar to me before. She was the fortune teller who met with Medale when we first arrived here. Come on, she couldn't have gone far.
That's a long fall! Be careful, Nikki! We're almost at the end. Can't let her escape this time.
We know what you've been doing, Miss Frasium.
So it's come to this. Nothing matters. I have no regrets. I made my choice. This body and soul, my safe.
What's happening?
Soulfall. The Soul Rift's worst outcome. She tried to kill herself by drinking soul spring water.
McGill? Why are you here?
Looks like I couldn't make it in time.
Why are you all here? What's going on? Someone better explain.
We suspected the guild leader was involved in the recent incidents for a while, but we didn't have enough proof. That's why I brought you to confront her. We hoped she'd slip up. I sent someone to follow her while I searched the Ferryman Guild. To my surprise, not only did she shake off the follower, but she left a note.
She was involved in everything, from the Riftmen to the Great Soul Conch. Medale manipulated her, forcing her to make the people's soul rift symptoms worsen. She even made her take her own life.
This is scary. What do they hope to get out of this?
We don't know. We came after finding the letter and hearing about the guild leader's whereabouts. Seems the trail's gone cold.
I have a theory. Maybe Medale broke into the guild to worsen their soul rift, weakening their ability to ferry souls. We were prepping for the tide and short on manpower. She could have snuck in.
We have to stop her.
Yes. Miss Frasium's betrayal is awful, but we have to focus on stabilizing the soul tide. Angard will take her to the healing ground. We'll question her if she can wake up. I'll deal with those soul banners, one by one.
Nikki, what's on your mind?
I'm thinking about her note. She said she wanted salvation, but all she did was lead everyone to ruin.
Salvation? There's no such thing.
Is that Medale?
Come, make your choice. Decisively face the truth that plunges all into the depths of despair.
Stop right there, you villain! Oh, she disappeared!
What is this place? What truth lies up ahead?
I think I've been here before. I might be connected to something ahead.
It's the voice of the Saintess.
Could the truth Medale mentioned have something to do with the Saintess and the dragons? The soul of the dragon's last descendant, the duty of ferrying souls, the soul springwater and the soul rift, and even the soul tide. I can't help but feel that all these pieces are tied together by one hidden thread. I have a feeling the answer lies right up ahead. Let's keep going, Momo.
Over there. I hope those ancient marks have endured the millennia of erosion.
The murals here look ancient. They seem to depict the dragon's past.
That's an egg! Could the Saintess be the last dragon?
So the Loomies were once your childhood companions. No wonder they've been guiding and helping me.
These look like happy times. Wait, Nikki, have we seen those strange structures before?
Even though they look a little different now, I think those are the soul pendulum and soul banners we saw.
I remember now. I used to live among the Parksolians. The Parksolians inherited the dragon's mission and are destined to step into the realm of the divine with mortal hands. But like newly hatched dragons, they're so fragile. I see my own reflection in them.
So that's why you chose to help them?
Yes, I was young then, but the innate gifts my race possess allowed me to sense and guide souls with ease. I wanted to shoulder some of the gods' burdens. I built those structures with the Parksolians and left these murals. It was such a precious memory before I forgot it entirely.
Perhaps the rest of the murals will help you remember more.
Could that magnificent dragon be Icarus?
Why did he leave the boneyard? Look, the Saintess's home seems to have changed with the influx of wandering souls. What happened here?
Could it be the soul tide?
If the god of reincarnation was absent during the crucial moments of the soul tide's arrival, then something unexpected must have happened.
I only remember that his absence was for something far more important.
Since all these murals are connected, maybe we'll find more clues later.
This story isn't over, right? What happened to that little dragon?
Let's go, Momo. There should be more murals ahead. The Divine Envoy left the boneyard, despite the Parksolians' wishes.
But I thought they got along. The dragons and the Parksolians loved each other. How did that happen?
Abandoned by their god, suffering from soul rift. This mural is full of anger and resentment.
I left the boneyard? What exactly happened in the world outside?
It hurts.
Nikki, what's going on?
I feel so dizzy. Where am I? Momo, where are you? I have to find him.
We need help here.
Someone's asking for help.
Over here, Medale! My mother had a soul rift attack. I am Medale. Yes, I'm a healer. How strange. I think I dreamt of leaving the boneyard by choice. Pull yourself together. A patient needs you. There's no time to dwell on all of that. Calm down. Feel the flowing and stopping of soul threads. Pull the still threads so that they flow correctly.
Don't worry, Corentin. I feel much less dizzy now. Thank you, Medale.
You're the best, Medale. Miss Clemens was right. You're a 1 in a million healing genius. Oh, I'm still very inexperienced. I only recently became a healer. Thank you for trusting me. There you go again. So modest.
We always knew you'd reach heights no one's ever dreamed possible.
Yes. I'm sure I can find a way to cure Soul Rift. No,
I'm Nikki. Everything here feels wrong. I need to get out of here and find Momo.
Oh, it hurts. My head.
Someone's in pain. I must go.
Chief Healer, thank you. May the dragons bless your future paths.
I can't collapse here. I have things I must do.
Thank you, Medale. You must be really busy after becoming chief, right? My head feels a lot clearer now. I can go back to ferrying souls, no problem.
Medale? Mother collapsed again. What do I do? There's a faint noise hidden among her soul threads. Why is this happening? Adele? My mother, she... Don't worry, Corentin. Her soul rift symptoms have subsided. She just needs some time to regain her senses. My mother's gotten sick so many times that I've lost count. I'm scared, Medale. Is soul rift really curable? Why do we have to suffer like this? I believe that as long as there's a problem, there's a solution. But finding that solution may take time. I can sense another person's soul twisting in pain. I hear its voiceless agony. This memory is so hazy. Is it mine?
No, this is Medale's memory. These strangely colored soul threads she once saw. Could they be the source of Soul Rift? It's too dangerous to...
Oh, God of reincarnation! Oh, dragons! Why must we suffer this pain? We've kept our promise and fulfilled our duty for over 1,000 years! I've had enough of this torment!
louder.
He fainted. That's the quietest Ego has been this month. Don't mind him. He didn't mean to offend anyone. He just hasn't been able to rest lately.
I understand, but I'm sorry.
Please don't. You've helped us so much already, Medea.
Where are the healers? Please help me. I'm doing okay, but I heard someone over there.
It's happening more often. I just can't believe it's hit me, too. In ancient times, soul rift symptoms wouldn't show until middle age, but now, if this continues, our people will suffer from this pain the moment they're born. No, I can't let my symptoms stop me now. The only way I can save my people is to find a cure for soul rift. Medea, my mother, she said, don't waste your strength trying to save her. Chaos, disorder. I'm at my wit's end. I can't stop. I tried everything I could. There's no cure for soul rift. All I can do is watch my people get worse and worse. Should I keep going? Where can I even go?
Let me leave.
Mother, it hurts.
Let me leave.
Why?
I
Why
can't
must
stop.
we bear this burden?
You'll save me, won't you, Medea?
What did we do wrong?
I don't want to live like this anymore.
Must
Someone
save them.
save me!
What a stubborn disease. I've had enough of Soul Rift's torture. I'm fading fast. Please don't waste your precious strength on me. Allow me to let go.
Your silence says it all.
Medea, it's you.
You're afraid to give straight answers. Afraid to bear the consequences. Afraid to become a villain.
No, I have my answer. I have no right to make choices for others. I don't understand, though. Why do you obsess over bearing everyone's fate? No matter what happens, sorrow or joy, everyone has the right to choose how to live. Have you listened to their voices beyond their pain?
So that's your answer. Then just see for yourself. See what kind of despair your path leads to.
Oh, thank goodness! You're finally awake! You scared me when you took off like that! I chased you all the way here! Then the ground opened up over there!
I think I just saw Medale, and I turned into her somehow.
I don't get it. What did you see?
It's hard to describe, but I think I lived through her past. I was Medale in a memory. I saw my people suffering from the pain caused by Soul Rift, and I couldn't save them. I failed so many times, and I fell into despair. Everyone trusted me, but I couldn't save them.
That's so sad. Wait, was she asking for sympathy after everything she's done?
Maybe not. Medale said I should see for myself if this hope I believe in can really help them. I think that whatever Medale wanted me to see lies beneath this tunnel.
This is pretty sketchy. Is it a trap?
Even if it is, we're in too deep to escape. We can't back down now. We need to step up and face her. I think this is her way of testing us. She led me to the so-called truth on purpose, to see if I'd understand her, or even become her. Like what she did with Ms. Frasium.
In that case, I'm right behind you, Nikki. But it's always a good idea to be extra careful on the way down, right? What is this place? Why are there so many collapsed Parksolians here?
They seem to be in great pain, as if struck by the intense soul rift symptoms McGill mentioned. Maybe I can help them with the healing method I learned.
I can't stand seeing them like this. Please, heal them, Nikki. Strange. Nothing's happening.
There's no sign of a soul in her body. The Soul Ocarina heals the soul. So, for bodies without one...
Normal healing won't work. That's Clemens. She wasn't the most talented ferryman, but she was the best mentor I ever had. During the Soul Tide disaster, she was afflicted by soulfall. It's the final stage of Soul Rift, where the body-soul connection severs completely, and consciousness never recovers. She overworked herself ferrying souls.
Have you thought about giving up? What keeps you working so hard, despite it all?
I asked Ms. Clements the same question. Why should we shoulder a god's duty with our limited power?
What was her answer?
She didn't give one. She just sat next to me on the dock and asked me to watch the passing clanspeople for an entire day. The young ferrymen spoke of the souls they ferried that day, while the cultivarium children watched in awe as tired elderly healers smiled. As the sun rose again over the lake, I saw that through this responsibility, they had truly found a sense of meaning in their lives.
There will always be those who choose to watch the ashes for sparks and the ice for green shoots.
That's a beautiful way to put it. Those sparks are my people. I want to protect them like this place was built to do. I hope through my research, we can find a way to awaken the soul fallen.
I hope so too.
This topic is painful, but it needs to be talked about. Maybe I'm selfish, but I think you ought to know. Your heart has the power to affect the soul, even though you're an outsider. Maybe that's what we need to break the boneyard stalemate. As a victim of Soul Rift, I think you have the right to know about this.
McGill, I need some time to think.
Sorry for the tangent. Please, get some rest.
Nikki, should we sit down for a little break?
Let's have another look around. I want to take in everything their persistence stands for.
Are these medical records? There are so many of them.
These records are so detailed. They keep a daily record for each person. The observation results and the reasoning for applying specific medicines are also clearly laid out. The person who signed them off is McGill. The earliest record dates back to 5 years ago.
5 years ago? Why does that ring a bell?
But the latest record shows 0 cases cured so far.
No wonder the clan chief sounded so certain. Hey, this record book is old, but the label is new. Nikki, check out this page with the label on it.
Patient exhibits pupil constriction, scale detachment, and delirium. Repeated the phrase, "It's her," before falling unconscious and becoming completely soul-fallen. Hypothesis: patient witnessed loved ones falling victim to the incident, and the mental impact has worsened their soul rift symptoms. Soul rift rarely develops into soul fall, but many such cases emerged as a result of this disaster. Furthermore, soul rift symptoms have begun to appear in younger and younger patients over the past centuries, with cases of soul fall increasing as well. We have to find a way out for the Parksolians.
Why do they label this page specifically?
At least we know someone deliberately marked the information on this page. Maybe they were investigating something. Something huge must have happened here 5 years ago.
It's really difficult to believe that these Parksolians might never wake up again.
They're all so clean and neatly dressed. Someone's been taking care of them all this time.
Nikki, look. This one's covered in old scars.
It looks like the scars are several years old. I can't imagine what these people went through. I hope a cure for Soul Rift can be found soon.
What are these instruments for? They look pretty weird.
They don't look like medical equipment. They're like devices used for observation and lab research. The Soul Observatory. If that's the name of this building, then maybe these tools are used for observing souls.
Makes sense.
These instruments look really old, but there's no dust on them. That must mean that someone's been using them.
Do you think they're observing the people with Soulfall?
That lines up with what Miguel told us. Someone's been conducting research here to save the soul-fallen Parksolians. It also explains the Parksolians' condition. Even though their bodies seem to be in soul-rending pain, it doesn't look like anyone's been rough with them. What we do know is that Miguel was telling the truth. He's been leading the research on curing the soul-fallen for at least 5 years.
Nikki, we should ask him for more details.
I agree. I also have a few questions about that vision I had of Medea's past. Tell me, Miguel, how much do you know about Medea?
More than anyone, I'm afraid. She was the most brilliant prodigy in Parksolian history. The top choice to become clan chief.
I didn't know she was so accomplished.
She went missing during the disaster 5 years ago. When she returned, she had changed. She used to love her people more deeply than anyone, but she threw it all away, shirking her duties to follow a new path.
The massive increase in soulfall cases, her disappearance. What happened here 5 years ago?
The tide that year had mutated, causing soul rift symptoms to worsen. Maybe the soul surge itself was contaminated. The first rise came with large groups of Esslings. Those affected by soul rift were too weak to fight.
That explains all those old scars on that guy.
That's right, and he's one of the survivors. Many others, including my own grandmother, suffered worse fates. She was protecting others when she was killed. The pain was too much for some survivors. It made their soul rift worse, causing them to become soul-fallen.
I'm sorry to bring this all up.
Don't worry, Nikki. That's all in the past. There's a Parksolian saying, with unwavering faith, fallen leaves become new buds, and death shall become new life. Despite all this, we who bear the duty of ferrying souls get to bid our family souls farewell as we ferry them into their next life.
Miguel, there's one more thing. If we can't resolve this crisis, you, Lucian, Celeste, and even myself, will we face the risk of becoming soul-fallen? Like what happened 5 years ago?
I won't let that happen again. Leave the boneyard whenever you want. But if you're willing to stay, I'll do everything I can to protect you like one of our own.
Don't worry, I'll keep myself safe. We share the same goal, Miguel. Let's get through this together.
What's going on?
It's from the blue pool.
tide?
Follow me! The exit's this way!
When did that vortex get so big?
The soul surge is being pulled into the vortex?
No wonder they tampered with the soul banners.
Don't tell me they lured Nikki away just so they could create this vortex?
I've never seen so many souls in one spot before. There's no time. Let's go, Nikki.
Chief, we fixed the soul banners as instructed, but the raging vortex over the lake drew the soul surge over so fast. We evacuated the children and elderly. Then we tried to correct the soul surge's trajectory, but we failed.
Anyone who got close suffered from awful soul rift symptoms under the soul tide's pull.
Don't blame yourselves. You've done a great job. There's only one reason those soul banners failed to work. Another anchor point is attracting it.
Elway, lead everyone away from the shore at once. No one gets near the pools without my say.
We won't back down, Clan Chief.
You.
I think that mark is protecting me. Maybe I can find a way into the vortex. Chaos of the soul surge must have another source. I'll go try and find it.
Nikki, the soul ocarina. I'll play it to help stabilize your soul. You'll need to be careful.
Look, Nikki! There are souls everywhere! Are we in the middle of the soul tide? soul goes past, the air current grows stronger.
Maybe we can take advantage of that.
Hey, why is that soul not moving? Is something blocking its way? Nico, maybe you can try using your Dragon Bone Master ability to remove the obstacle. There's a path now. Let's go. I think that soul is thanking you, Nikki. We'd better be careful going past them, so we don't get pulled in. Those annoying red doors again. Nikki, you're finally back! I was scared, but I knew you'd be okay.
Maybe it was your faith in me that helped me.
Nikki, you're finally back! I was scared, but I knew you'd be okay.
Maybe it was your faith in me that helped me find my way back.
What's going on?
This again. Something's stopping me from getting closer.
Nikki, something's not right about this path. Are you sure you want to keep going?
You could have left this place, but in the face of death,
Nikki, I knew you'd be back.
Momo, this time I confirmed something. Thanks to the mark of the cycle, the rules Medale put in place don't affect me. control.
No matter how much you struggle, only oblivion awaits those souls.
That was scary. I was already seeing all the barbecue I've ever eaten flash before my eyes.
I remember destroying Medea's control core while we were in the Soul Tide, freeing those souls before we left.
Then that giant vortex spit us out and we landed here.
Momo, do you remember the Parksolian souls that were pulled away? I'm afraid Medea's real plan goes beyond just meddling with the Soul Tide. She wants to worsen the Parksolian soul rift and turn them soul-fallen. She called it a funeral, oblivion. I think she's trying to destroy everything the Parksolians have, including their souls.
All this time she's been planning something that awful?
If this is true, I'll never agree with her choice, no matter her reasoning. Pain is part of experience. The only one who can say that someone's life has meaning is the one living it.
Nikki.
Let's find Miguel right away and tell him what we saw. Between this and what he knows about Medea, we might be able to figure out where she is.
Yeah, then let's... Hold on. We don't even know where we are.
See that lady? She flew out of the vortex!
Who's there?